everyone's on their own journey.
Their own path.
And some people wake up, some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say wake up because I don't consider myself like woke.
What's up? Welcome to the Let's Excel Show, a platform for our people where we strive to excel. I'm your host, Excel Lopez. I'm here with my man Dionel out here in these streets.
What up? What up?
Yo, what's going on, bro? Blessings on blessings, bro. Appreciate you for being out here, man.
No doubt. Thanks for having me.
Of course, boys. Of course, man. How you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, bro. I've been very busy. Fucking trying to be all I can be. I know it sounds corny, but honestly, just, trying to progress in every way I can,
For sure. That's what's up, man. I see it because you were talking about that, about things you have like planned for yourself and like how you're trying to progress with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm here like, yo, I'm here for it. I'm here to see what's up. I'm here to see where you go with it, where it takes you.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that shit.
Yeah. When you realize like you only have this life to live, there's no time to waste. And you just gotta make every moment count,
For sure. Yeah. Every little thing, every little step that you take out here, that shit matters. Like even if it's like, yo, like say like for instance, the other day, I had a good ass time. I went to my boy, he's a dance instructor. He's been out here on the shows too and shit, named Jason. He went to Lehman. Mm-hmm. And so whatever, did the dance class. I danced horribly.
What kind of dance class?
He's a hip hop instructor. It's fire, bro.
Word?
Yo, bro, you have to come. If you want to come, on Wednesdays. It's Wednesdays and Sundays at 8:00 at night.
And you embarrassed yourself, I know. For sure.
Bro, I'm there. Like, yo, so bad. But
that hip hop shit, that shit is not.
If I were to show you the moves this motherfucker does, bro, and he's like, not too hard, right? Everybody's like, scared shitless, but like, nah, but what's good about him is that he motivates you. And he's like, yo, you're not going to be great your first like go around, obviously. Yeah. He goes, do shit at half speed, like until you like, your body catches up to your mind that like, like in synchronization. And then like, slowly but surely things will be less awkward for you that's that.
Yeah. 100%. Freaking, I'm reading this book now called Grit by Angela Duckworth. Okay. And she talks about how certain situations that you put yourself into or certain situations feed off of the same situation. So basically people who put themselves in difficult situations like that and grind and stay with it, learn something about themselves and then continue to put themselves in those situations. But that's an upward spiral. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but there's the opposite too. There's people that quit and then that's a downward spiral. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this is hard. I'll quit.
Yeah.
It might seem like small, you know what I'm saying? But it like feeds itself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
No, it makes sense. Yeah. Cause it's like, you're like investing in yourself. Like you're harvesting something, you're cultivating something. So it's like you're growing inwardly and it goes outwardly. It permeates out.
Exactly.
So, exactly. Like, so like I like what was great about cause he lived in LA and then he came back. And once I seen he was back, I was like, yo, you're teaching? Cause I've always wanted, like, he's always been good. So I was like, I always want to dance like that.
That motherfucker's be in shape too.
Bro, amazing.
Ripped.
So yo, like just like Showtime on the train, bro. Those are the first dance instructors that I ever know.
Those
like
motherfuckers. Yo, the motherfuckers are ninjas.
Yo, for real, son. They're in the wrong profession. They're supposed to be assassins somewhere. So like I was like, when I seen him and I was like, yo, all right, cool. Like I wanna like one day I want to set up a dance routine that like I could get nice and we could do that shit one time like that. So I'm here like, I would love to do that with like me and like a group of my people and shit and like have that type of thing and then be like, my niggas, we just did that shit. Yeah.
Making a movie.
Hell yeah. Oh, bro, listen, every fucking second.
There's a YouTube channel that I follow. This guy, he did kickboxing. But he does like yo, YouTube is shit.
YouTube is a
Like
cheat code in
you
life.
could find anything on YouTube. But this guy's been like a kickboxer for years, 10 whatever years. And he puts up workout routines, just body weight stuff. Though, well, he does use one thing, which is ankle weights.
Mm,
Great workouts. I'm gonna see if I find the name. I'll give it to you.
send that to me.
But he says, "What's the point of looking good if you can't move good?" Yo, and that's 100%, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
If you don't have coordination, it's one thing to look good. Like you see, like these bodybuilders, like C-Bum. You know who C-Bum is?
I have no clue what that is.
Uh,
Shout out to C-Bone, though.
he just won Mr. Olympia for
Okay.
like the third time. Yeah, third time in a row.
Wow.
Pero, he just lifts weights. Like, put him in a dance class like that, he's probably mad stiff, mad like awkward looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to move. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. Because it's like
And look good doing it.
and look good, dude. You look great. Anything you do, bro. Just chilling right there. Fucking awesome. Fucking I hear that shit because it's like when like you have like I found out my shit like I'm stiff as fuck too, like in my shoulders or
Yo, we're all
whatnot. And
stiff. You said you were 37?
yeah, so it's
Forget
like
about it, bro. You start feeling it. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I'm like, holy shit. Like I'm sore, bro.
yo, I hear that. Like I never noticed until like I kind of like seeing like how, like every time I do the same moves, I'm like I feel pain here or I feel pain there. I go, oh yo, I got a back problem. Like like anytime I'm going to sit down in a chair, I'd be like, fuck,
Yeah.
like I say that shit every time, and I'm here like, holy fuck.
It's funny when you start paying attention to stuff like that. Like you said, I guess because I'm so into like the fitness stuff, I'm more aware of my body. And like, but when you're younger, you just, you're not paying any mind to any pain or anything like that. Now it's like, yo, hold on, but what's that? I hope constantly getting this shit here or like my feet. I wake up and when I put my feet on the ground, I feel pain like in my feet. And I know for a fact, my whole life I've been distributing my weight
Of your feet.
wrong.
Yeah, yo.
And if you notice,
Talk about it.
if you notice, the foot is supposed to work like a tripod.
All right.
So you're supposed to put weight on the two ends here, right? And then the heel. Like a tripod. That's how it's supposed to hold your weight. I put most of my weight on your
toes.
my big toe. That's when I stand and I notice myself, I'm standing like my feet are inward. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
And problems start from the foundation up.
Yeah, from bottom up.
Yeah, if you're not taking care of that, you develop things over time.
For sure. Like that's funny that you say that. It's because I've noticed things where like I hold a lot of tension in my feet. Like ever since I was a kid, I used to always walk on my tiptoes. Steve could tell you. I used to walk on my tiptoes, like bouncing and shit. That's why my calves are brolic as shit.
You do got some fucking calves. It's so hard to develop.
Yeah, I hear that shit. Everybody be like, yo, what the fuck are those? And it's like, it's a cheat code. You gotta walk like a fucking reindeer, like a deer. You gotta be. So I was like that shit the whole time.
Yeah.
So I noticed, whatever. So like I was walking on my toes. I'm like, okay, bang. Now I'm like more like relaxed with my feet. I'm trying to relax my feet because that's where all that shit is at, all like the tension and stuff. So I learned how to run on the treadmill, and I taught Rich. Shout out to Rich. Like he was like, yo, like when I'm on the treadmill, like I don't know, like I get like shin splints, like like when you run like wrong and shit, like you kind of run with your foot like mad tense.
Rich is a motherfucker. That guy. His knees. He has those inward knees. Even when he walks, you can see like one knee is like
got it
in a little bit.
So like he was like yo, like I kind of like run fucked up, and I was like, yo, I actually learned how to run differently, so like that doesn't happen to me. And then I was like, yo, use like the inside of your like like your soul. I was like, step like with the inside part of your foot and shit. Cause I used to put everything in the front.
Right.
And like after like 2 minutes, I'm here just like, yo, why the fuck are my shins like on fire right now?
Yeah.
So I fixed that up.
Yeah.
So like, and then I said, yo, has that been working for you? He said, yeah, like I don't get tired on my legs no more like that. Like I get tired off of just like the run, you know?
Right. Oh, that's great, bro.
Yeah. So it was like, you know, just helping each other out, giving you the knowledge and shit. And this, I did some like holistic therapy thing a couple of weeks ago. And lady was there doing like a massage on my foot. And it was like, she was like, yo, let me know if I'm doing it too hard. And I'm like, yo, do what you gotta do. Like I'll deal. Yeah, like I'll deal. I'll
bury me.
I was like, yo, I live in Hunts Point, girl. Like I said, there's no worse than like I said, what you can do, better, like short of killing me.
Hunts Point's getting better.
It is. Like they're trying to violate it.
Bro, the whole city's not gonna. This shit
about to be a metropolis.
They're not playing that shit.
Yeah.
The only thing is the liberals with the, they gotta tighten up. Criminals are criminals. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Keep telling me the massage, holistic.
So she goes and she's there like doing her shit with on my foot and shit. And then after she was done, I felt my feet were sore.
Wow.
Like they were so like it was like I felt energy release like on my feet. Like that shit was like,
probably in your
crazy. And I was like, I said, yo. And then once I was walking, I was feeling like I was walking on clouds.
How long were they working on your feet?
About like maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so it was like a good amount of time.
What is it, like a whole body thing?
It was they did like
What's the difference between a holistic and like a regular?
So they were doing, it was like acupuncture. So first it was like a little bit of acupuncture. They put a couple of needles in me and stuff. And just like they were doing some like energy release type deal. I don't know what the word is.
Did you feel different, or did you feel a difference when you left?
Well, especially my feet. Like I just felt
basically, did you feel like you spent good money there?
It was free.
Oh, it was free?
It was free. It was like, yo, I was just like, yo, vamos a ver qué está pasando. Let's see what's up.
Oh, wow.
And I went in there.
Wait, it was free. Like, the girl or what?
No, it's like an organization that pulled up. I'll let you know about it. They're actually going to do something. I think they're going to pull up like around my way on the 15th on April.
Let me know, bro.
I'll let you know.
If you're into massages in the Heights right here across the bridge, the Asian ladies is between Broadway. It's on Broadway between 172nd and 173rd. Bro, you know Duran, Roberto Duran?
Yeah.
Hands of Stone.
Yes, sir.
Hey, the Asian lady that's in there, Hands of Stone for real, bro.
Should be tenderizing people.
Yo, son, 60 minutes, $45. Yo, son, you leave out of there like, holy shit. Yo, the lady's like 4 foot tall. She jumps on top of you, dude. And literally, if I'm not like, I had to like, because I got a reputation to uphold. If not, I would have tapped out. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
I hear it.
Bro, she takes the like tip of her elbow, dude, and runs that shit. She uses it like fingers almost, like her elbow, dude.
And then she just like grind that shit, just like.
She feels it out.
Yeah, she
feels out your whole area, right? I got a full body thing. Yo, torture. But 100% worth it. And I even gave her a $20 tip. She looked at me like, you want candy? I was like, nah, I don't eat candy. After that $20 tip, she was like, take water, take whatever you want.
Like I've done one of those too, where like fucking I got massaged like
but yeah, no,
everywhere.
You gotta go there though.
I'll go. I'm down for it. Yeah. I went and like it like did a massage. Like I never knew like I had like tension in the back of my head because the homie was like there like. He went and he felt like the back knots on my. He said, like he said, like once I heard him make that noise, like there's a cue. Like everybody, like there's like the reaction when some people be like, huh?
This is something that it's amazing. Like you're talking about something. I don't know. You just went because you're into massages or whatever. But yo, just think of the people that they don't even. This will never cross their mind. Like, we're Dominican. Like, think of your aunt. You know what I'm saying? Or like, well, you're the Puerto Rican, right?
No, I'm Dominican.
Oh,
That's what I'm like, how dare you
Sorry.
not? Yo,
But,
what a baseball game, bro.
like, I think, yo, that shit was crazy.
That was crazy.
I want to get that jersey.
Sad day. What, the Dominican? That's a better one. I hate the DR hat, bro. It's so corny and plain.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's fucking whack.
But the jersey's fire.
Jersey's fire. Yeah.
But yeah, I think of like my mom and my aunts. Yo, those people never think about like a massage.
They don't think about
But that shit
self-care though.
enhances your
Shit.
life. They
Yeah.
don't think about none of that shit.
Yeah.
None of it, bro.
And it's like, but like there's two things there with that. Like you're right. Like they had to like really like, you got to really be aware of like how to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself here, everywhere.
Before you could put out the right energy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're taxing your body every day. And it's funny. People make a million dreams. Yeah, because one day I'm going to own a... How you going to get there, bro? You need your body to get there.
You need everything. You need this.
But your body, you need, you need your
there.
fucking meat machine to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you're going to Happy World for dinner every day. Happy World is Chinese place.
That sounds amazing. We out.
It's good once in a while, but
Exactly.
you can't do that every day.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the thing about that holistic shit, when I seen, like my boy had posted it up on IG. Shout out to Joe Don J. He's been on this. And I seen it and I was just like, that's interesting. Like it's right around my way. I go, yo, I told my mom. So I was like thinking on the same wavelength as you. You're like, yo, I was like, Ma, come with me. Like, this is something that's going to be beneficial to, I know for you for a fact. I was like, and I'm just going to tag along with you because like, I want this energy for you.
Right.
And then she goes and I was like, yo, we out. And then she's like, I know, no get it. And I'm here like, you fucking lady. Like, you know, and I was like, yo, this is for you. Like for
this
you.
This is going to benefit you.
Exactly. Yeah. So I went, like, let me just finish this last part. Yeah. I went, I did my thing. And then I was at the gym. Mom called me up. She was like, Excel, how was the experience? I said, yo, Ma, it was amazing. It was fire. Like, it was really good. She goes, word? That's it. I'm out. I go, why is it that we can't go together? I have to go through it. Like, was so that you can
shy or something? I don't, in front of you?
You know what it is? You know, your parents don't listen to you no matter what you say to them. Yeah. So it's like, it's basically that thing.
It's not just your parents, it's people in general.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you're trying to look out for the best for them, but at the same time, now it's like, I'm doing this for me. I'm like, yo, tag along with me. Like, I know this is going to be good. Like, you know, feel free to come. If you don't come, like, I'm still going to do this.
Right.
You know? And then like, if you want to hear about it, cool. If you don't, cool as well. Like we're good. Yeah. So, that was just like my whole shit. Then she went and she was like, yo, it was amazing. Da, da, da. I was like, lady, I'm working. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm glad you went. Bye, coño.
That shit pisses me off too. But I think it was Jordan Peterson. You know who Jordan Peterson is? He's a Canadian psychologist.
Okay.
He wrote a book, 12 Rules for Life. Good book. You should check it out. But he said, what's the problem with telling people what they need to do? And the problem is they never listen. Mm-hmm. They don't listen. They're not going to listen. They have to go through. Everyone's on their own journey.
Their own path.
And some people wake up, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to say wake up because I don't consider myself like woke. But I
not in that sense, but like more like that, like you're like, not that you're woke, obviously. No, we're not talking about that. It's more like saying that like you're like above anybody with like your mindset. No. Like that's what you're meaning, right? But you're talking about
exactly right.
Got you.
I'm talking about just like, yo, there's a plethora of information out there for everything, right? Mm-hmm. Why aren't you hungry for it? You know what I'm saying? What's blocking you? What are you focusing on that is blocking you from getting this information so that you can be better? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's people focusing on the wrong thing, on the small shit. Mm-hmm. But what I was going to say earlier, for my mom, for Christmas, you would think Christmas, you know, a nice gift. A bottle of zinc, fish oil. That's what she got for Christmas from me. Because I know she's not buying it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you said, like these people, you have to like basically push it on them.
Yeah. It's kind of like we have a role reversal now. You know, they took care of us in the beginning. Nice. Now it's on us to like like use all that information, all that stuff that they did for us and stuff,
Right.
give it to them. But we gotta breadcrumb them, like, and spoon feed them a little
Right,
bit
right.
more, like same way how it is with us, like, you know, like
Exactly.
taking the medicine that we never used to want to take and shit. We be like,
One
get
day,
that shit on my
one
face.
day, my mom sent me a message like, "Oh, be patient. Like, be patient with me. Remember, I was patient with you when you were little too." And it's the same. It's the same. The same thing going.
Yeah.
Life is a circle, I guess.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing, right? The whole flip and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I bought my mom a foam roller because like she has back problems, and I'm here like, okay, and then like my back hurts, so I'm like, I guess this shit is hereditary. It's part of the struggle in this household. So I'm here like, you know, I use that shit one time, once a day, go get those cracks out, and I'm like, I feel great. I go, yo, ma, this is for you. Like, you use it, like this is beneficial to you. And she goes, like, you know how Dominican moms are, like they want shit to not be seen. You know, like they'll put the shit away somewhere and shit that is nowhere to be found. And I'm here like, yo, why are you hiding this more than it is? Like, this is supposed to be out. This is a daily thing.
A habit.
Yeah, this is a daily thing. This isn't something that you gotta go put it in the corner in the shed somewhere. I said this has to be visible in your face that you got to be like, I need to use it.
Habits.
Exactly.
Atomic Habits. One of the rules in that book was make it easy. So you want to start a new habit, make it easy. Let's say I want to make sure I drink my tea. So I put my tea every day where I brush my teeth, so I can, after I brush my teeth, I'm just drinking it. Basically what you're saying.
Exactly. So she went, she used it, and then she was like, like she was like tired after it. And then the next day she said, yo, bro, that shit fucked me up. And I was like, well, like that's how fucked up your back is. Like it needed that kind of that stimulation and shit that like trying to like work those kinks out. Like that shit is a progress.
Where is your back? Where is her back pain, and is it in the same place as yours?
Well, her back pain, well, she got hurt at work. So like she got compensated for it. So like her back like was fucked up because carrying bags that were way too heavy for her, like doing her shit. So like she has like a indentation and shit. So her back is really bad. Like one of my goals is to like take her somewhere so that shit could get like, yeah, I'm saying like fucking Joe Rogan was talking about like he took his mom to Panama. I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking research these damn doctors out there and shit. Like that's a mission.
you know who else?
Who else?
I don't know if you saw the Mel Gibson podcast with Joe Rogan.
No.
His father was like 90 something, 94, I believe. And the doctors here gave him like a timeline, like, yo, you got 6 months. And Mel Gibson was like, yeah, hold my beer. Took him to Panama, where they have stem cells from umbilical cords, which is like the most potent ones.
That's different.
Right? And they take that and inject it right into the problem areas. The dude lived to like 100 and something. Check out that podcast, the Mel Gibson on Joe Rogan. His father was like good after, and he himself got some injections in his shoulder. And I think Joe Rogan went down there because of him. Because after he heard that, he was like, "Oh no!"
Oh, so it was okay. So I thought it was like Joe putting it on him, but it was Mel putting it on Joe.
Exactly.
Because like I've always like he always tells that story about him helping his mom.
A great actor too.
Yo, such a great actor.
He's out of his mind.
Even though you gotta be a little bit out of your mind for that greatness, though. You notice that, right?
That's
like
a trend.
It's a thing. Fact. It's a thing. You gotta like.
Who's that other guy? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin Spacey, but he's touching boys. Like that's fucking nasty.
Have you seen them in American Beauty?
I never seen American Beauty, but I've seen House of Cards though.
Never seen American Beauty? Lord have mercy.
Okay, we have the movie debates now. He was like, "How fucking dare you?" He goes, "Turn that camera off."
Go watch that, bro.
I'll watch that shit. I've seen Usual Suspects with him. He was fire in that. You seen that one?
I think I have.
That was the one that was the biggest swerve, one of the biggest swerves in movie history.
I'm gonna have to check it out then.
Gotta watch it. And he was in 7, right? He was in 7, right?
7. Yeah,
that was a fire. That was a different movie. That was different. So like, let's talk about your whole workout journey and all this stuff. Like how did you like first get into fitness and all that good stuff?
Okay. So I was this was 2010. 2010. My girlfriend at the time broke up with me. And Josh, do you know Josh? Josh
Probably by
Marley.
face.
He lives in Florida now.
Okay, probably. Yeah,
But
probably by face.
but he found out that she was cheating on me.
Mm.
Josh Josh is a man that knows people from here to China. And so he had heard, and he's a pretty reliable person.
Reliable source.
Yeah.
He's like the Adam Schefter of the hood when it comes to
exactly. So exactly. That's a good name for him.
That was funny, the Aaron Rodgers shit. You seen that shit? He was like, bro, lose my number, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh.
That shit was crazy. We got
you think the Jets are doing the right thing?
we'll talk about it in the next segment. We'll talk about it in the next segment.
So he found out she was cheating on me and he told me that. And I went into a hole.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Emotionally.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason in my head, I just put, there's like a small video on social media that this guy says guys, when they get their heart broken, they either buy a fancy car or they get shredded. Right?
Yeah.
Well, this was 2010, so
that fancy car shit was out of the window.
Fancy car was out of the window for sure.
That idea was out the door. Okay.
So it was just, I just put in my head like, whoever she gets with next is not gonna look better than me physically, bro. And I didn't know nothing about working out. And I went to Jay's Big Gym on 181st. I'm sure you know that guy Larry Wheels.
No.
He used to go there. But anyways, went there and I would run 3 miles a day. 3 miles. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I would talk to the treadmill and tell it, bitch, you gonna give me my 3 miles today.
You gonna make it yours, right?
That's what I used to say, literally.
There you go. You got into your little mama mentality on that treadmill.
I didn't know what it just back then. It wasn't mama mentality. It was just sicko.
Yeah, it's a sicko shit. That's what he's saying. When you want that goal, you put yourself in that state. That shit is fire.
So I would get the 3 miles, and then after that, straight to the back to like the ab section with the padded floor, and just do crunches till I dropped. Right. And so that was my routine. And then few months down, a guy named Joaquin, which I think he lives in Florida too now. He saw me and he's like, I saw him in the locker room. And motherfucker was like 40, shredded. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, let's train together.
All right. So let's leave it right there with the Joaquin training. We'll get back to it on the next segment right now. All right?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? If you haven't subscribed to us yet, you're wildin'. If you're listening to us, streaming us, and you still haven't hit follow, you're bugging. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. All that stuff you do for us, we fuck with you. Thank you. Love. Peace. Let's excel.
Yo, we back out of here at the Let's Excel show. I'm Excel Lopez. I'm here with my man in there again. We out here conversating, talking our shit. Yo, man. So we left off about when Joaquin took you under his wing, bro, and like talk to me about that.
Yeah. So he saw me working out, just hitting the treadmill like a maniac, probably. And so I saw him in the locker room. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what's your workout routine and whatever? He's like, oh, let's train together. Started training with him, like on how to overload the muscle. And we were doing the bro split at that time, which is, the bro split is basically one muscle group a day. So if we were doing shoulders, it's shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
You just don't go cracked out on that shit, right? Just fuck that shit
6 different exercises of shoulders, arms, like that. But I hadn't, I didn't know the first thing about any of that. You know what I'm saying? Overloading the muscle or anything like that. So that's where I started. That was like, I would want to say that was like 2011 that went down. And I've been working out since.
Okay. And do you still practice those same principles? of how he like
No,
the
well,
overloading the
now
muscle?
my-
Like, yeah, like what's your like
My
routine
workout
now?
routine now has evolved crazy. I started following this guy, Athlete X.
Oh, okay, yes, I know that dude.
Yeah, and I've been doing his programs, maybe 4 or 5 years. And what I love about it is an hour in the gym and you're out. And not only are you out in an hour, but not only are you lifting weights and like, building muscle, but also your heart rate is getting tested because everything is timed. Your rest is timed. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting endurance and like cardiovascular training.
So it's like hit training, the high interval.
Well, the first one I did of him, his first program I did was Max Shred,
Okay.
which is I recommend it for anybody starting because he has 4 levels on there. He calls them alarm levels. So basically, 1 is for beginners, 2 moderate, 3 a little that's like close, and 4 is expert. Like you're a veteran at the gym.
Yeah.
And crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I fell in love with it.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's what I've been fucking with since.
Okay, dope. So like what is gonna like what's your what the fuck I was gonna say? So like when it comes to your workouts, like what do you try to like stress the most? Like what is like the goal for you to like try to like do?
Okay. So yesterday I have a couple issues, right?
Gotcha.
My back, I'm even now, like I have bad posture. I've always had bad posture.
You see, and when somebody talk about bad posture, the other person always moves. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, you're right.
It just popped into my head now, and you saw me already, like standing up.
Like I'm here like this. Like I'm here trying to like
But
relax
it's
my
it's
shoulders
horrible.
and
You don't
stuff.
realize it,
Mhm.
but bad posture is, from this. If you was to look at yourself and you see yourself with that bad posture, you'd be pissed off. Like,
Bro,
fuck, this is what I look like.
Yo, son, I used to sit down and I used to look like I was folded. Like
Yeah,
that's how I was.
No, bro, it's ridiculous. I've seen pictures of myself caught off guard. Basically, like the picture wasn't even of me; it would be of somebody else, and I'm like in the side somewhere, and I'm there like hunched. It's like, oh, really?
Like I did that. Like, God damn it.
So my back, I try to, before I leave the gym, I try to do, even if it's not back day, I try to do like a corrective exercise for my back, just to strengthen those muscles in the back that help keep your shoulders back.
Gotcha.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also legs. There's this guy, Josh Bridges, I believe his name is. He's an ex Navy SEAL. I follow him on Instagram, and he said that when he's seen guys give out in the Army and in the SEALs, was always because of weak legs.
Mm.
Like when you see guys like that say they can't go anymore, it's always been because of weak legs. So I try to hammer legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that shit. Like
Because I'm trying to, if something pops off, I'm trying to go.
trying to be gone. I hear it. Fucking fuck, we was talking about legs earlier and shit. We was talking about like with the feet issue and all that shit, and I was about
Yes.
like fucking with my calves. I saw like my calves be like that from
That's
jump.
That's where it comes from. That the information I said earlier was that I stand on my toes, on my, not just my toes, but my 2 big toes is where I put a lot of my weight. I have to constantly remind myself to spread the weight, distribute the weight out better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Like I've always had like things with that too. Like I with like I said with my feet and stuff. Like and I was like try to correct all that stress that I put on it.
Yeah.
Cause it
I could imagine it must be.
it like
fucking horrible.
you just don't even notice and stuff. Cause I've always noticed that I had like a little bit of bad balance and stuff. Like not like equilibrium, but like I could like sometimes be like pushed over type easily and shit. Cause I was like
right.
my shit is stiff and I'm here just like
Your
and then I go
weight is not distributed
exactly.
correctly.
Because everything's just like this, and I go,
Right.
all right. Now that like I go, okay, like relax it. Like, and it helps me out like when I play basketball and stuff. Because before, like I used to play, and it would be everything like kind of like not really strained. Like I would flow a little bit, but I didn't notice that like I'm here just like off balance here and there and shit when I make a move and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I don't know I was like, what the hell is that? Like I'm thinking it's up here, but it's always in the base.
Right.
So
Always the base. And on another thing, actually, Jeff says that I wanted to share with you because you said your back hurts. He said whenever you're experiencing pain, look above the pain area and below the pain area.
mm-hmm.
And you said your back pain was low back.
It's usually like right over like the right butt cheek. Like right there, right? The small of my back. Like I was gonna actually ask you, that's gonna be one of my real like things that I wanted to take away from you is what's the best like exercises for like lower back to strengthen it, to like correct it?
Let me
to
tell you something. Couple things. Number one, most of us use one side more than the other. So we have an imbalance going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you have an imbalance, one side's gonna be tighter than the other.
I hear it.
You know, so that side's gonna be more susceptible to injury because you're overusing it.
Yeah.
And then another thing, usually, if you having low back pain, it's because you have a weak ass,
I see it. There it is.
weak glutes. Your low back is compensating for your butt. So your butt, your glutes are probably definitely one of the biggest muscles, if not the biggest, in your body.
Mm-hmm. And then the second is like the quad, right? Is your first, and then your glutes.
It's in there.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be the second.
It's made. The reason it's so big, it's made to handle big loads. Pause.
Bars right there.
Its job is to do heavy lifting. And when you have a weak ass or weak butt cheeks, glutes, whatever, your low back is like, okay, I'll do it.
It's compensating for it,
I'll
right?
do the job, but it's not made. Your low back is not made to do that job. So you have to focus on building, and not just building the muscle, but mind to muscle connection. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
Because a lot of us, you'll do the exercise, but you're just moving the weight. You're not really focusing on, okay, am I pushing with my ass?
With that muscle.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Yes.
That's what you need. But that starts, you have to put the ego aside. You can't go into the gym and think, yo, give me the 50s. No. You start off with the bar. You know what I'm saying? Or you start off with body weight alone. And you just focus on your form and your mind muscle connection. Making sure that you're using that muscle to move. The muscle you're trying to work out is what you're using, not just trying to move the weight. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Cause like I've done a lot of like lower back muscles because I got like lower back workouts, and I'm here like, yo, this shit is fucking flabby. Like my back, like my lower back is always fucking flabby. I'm
You
here
hold
like,
a lot of our fat there.
yeah. So I'm here just like, okay, what the fuck I got to do? Like I was doing kettlebell swings and shit. That is like, swinging from the bottom and
Yeah.
And I feel that works really well on my glutes. Like right there, like the first time I was doing it before, I was like, okay, this is lower back stuff, like whatever.
Right.
But then every time I would finish the swing, I made sure I connect,
Squeeze.
I connect my glutes to it.
Right.
And I was just like, because I felt a little like, even before that, I was like, hey, I feel a little like fatigued there. And I was like,
Right.
okay, maybe I should try to fatigue it more.
Right.
So like that's when I was like, anytime I finish a swing,
That's
bang.
where I think your low back issues come from, is having weak glutes.
There it is.
And
Thanks, Mom.
no, but
Go ahead.
unfortunately, it's something you can build. You know?
Appreciate that shit. Nah, so thanks for that word of advice and stuff.
Yeah.
But yo, man, The Giants are trying to do something now. Finally, yo, your Giants are doing something. They're trying to take play. They're trying to take plays out of other successful franchises' playbook. Man, congratulations, making it to the playoffs and getting a dub.
Thank you.
Yeah, like nobody seen that shit coming.
Ah.
You got tight. He said, wait a minute. Nobody seen that. Well,
especially not you. I don't know how you're a 49er fan.
It's the best thing in the world, bro.
Every time I look at your face, I can't remember. I can't help myself but to remember our NFC championship where we beat you. Every time I look at you, I'm like, at least I got that on you.
Yo, you know what's so funny about that shit?
I got the win.
I was like, but you got the physique and you got the damn charm, you son of a bitch. You have it all. You got that dub on me, you son of a bitch. Oh, cheers to that. Cheers to that. Nah, son, fucking it's funny that you say that shit. Like, I went to a Giants game. It was a terrible day. Terrible day. I was with my boy. He was like, yo, we out to this game. It was rainy. It was like gloomy. It was against the Titans. And y'all sucked crazy at that time. And whatever. I was like, fuck it, we out. Go over there. Funny as shit, yo. Some dude had like 2 hot chocolates in his hand. It was like late November or some shit. So it was like brick. Like not that many people were there because it's a fucking shitty day. Son, he's there with the 2 hot chocolates in front of me. He goes, slips, and falls down and pours both of the hot chocolates on himself, bro. I said, and like,
a Titan fan?
He was a Giant fan.
Oh.
He was a Giant fan. Yo, son, like the armrest, he hit that shit on the hip. Like todo. It was like the worst thing in the world to happen.
Oh, man.
And when he fell, I said, oh shit. Like, you know, like that hood shit that you can't help but say. You're like, oh. Yo, he went, did that shit, and like instantly went back down and just left. And he left, bro. He said, fuck all this shit. Yo, son. And like me and my boy was thinking about that shit. He said, yo, you think he went and started crying in his car? Like what? Like what you think did he do? Like what was the thing?
Damn, both hot chocolate.
Yo, so we're watching this game, and then whatever, Giants are getting smacked and shit. And some dude goes, yo, man, like our Giants suck right now, but I'm still happy about Kyle Williams. And Kyle Williams was the dude that helped y'all beat us that year.
Bro.
Yo, it was
whatever happened to that kid?
Who cares? He fucking
you know, from time to time.
Oh my God. He said that shit, bro. I said, that's not funny to say. Cause like I'm out of, I'm an artist. I said, that you start with that bullshit.
Let me tell you something. You know the Giants have sucked as of, before this year. Mm-hmm. And when your team sucks, you tend to get on YouTube and look at times when they didn't suck.
Relive the glory days.
So I'm reliving this shit. And I'm like, yo, whatever happened to that Kyle? Because he was decent.
He was a decent punt returner, yeah.
But never after that, you never heard him again.
Yo,
That's sad. Yo, bro. Like, that's a life-changing moment for people. Like that, he's somewhere, probably, he had to move probably somewhere in Oregon.
Just like get away and shit.
Don't know him, you know what I'm saying? Iowa or some shit.
Yeah, people like time heals wounds and shit. Like like I said that shit, and you wish.
Though, bro.
No, I get it. Like, but
look,
you gotta. But like I would definitely embrace him if I would have seen him. Like, yo,
and you live here in NY.
Yeah, so like I would.
Like San Francisco people, they probably go to sleep with a picture of him.
You ever seen a second fucking Ace Ventura? You ever seen the first one?
I've seen them all.
Oh, they awesome stuff. So remember, like Ray Finkel laces out, and and he hated Dan Marino. Like
that's how it is.
That's that trauma that just stays on people.
We had Evan Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
You know Evan. Yo, dude, I hate the Eagles more than I hate Hitler himself. Okay,
talk about it.
And we had the game. And we needed 1 first down. The game's over. Yo, bro, Daniel hits this man right here. Yo, I replayed that shit like a million times. This ball, yo, and he dropped like a million balls for us. But that ball that he dropped, I will never forget that. I will never forget that. And anytime I see him, I don't forgive him for that.
You don't forget. You gotta forgive.
Yo, your job is to catch the ball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're making the ball hit his hands like right there. Nah, bro.
That shit was nasty. Let me see the traumatic events in Niner history that are like that still stick with me. So when we lost to the Ravens in the Super Bowl, So fucking he got held, bro. In the
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know the referee's gonna swallow the whistle.
bro.
Look at this
that
one.
shit. Who?
How horrible was this one when they made that call? That was basically the same play, but this one they made the call.
Oh yeah, with the hold on
Against
Bradbury.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm here just like I'm watching this. I said, yo, where's the flag? If we get that flag, game's done. We're gonna score this touchdown. It's over.
Exactly.
And I'm here just like, oh.
But that isn't that funny. Now, years later, now they called the flag.
Well, like, you know what, like with sports, man, things are getting so soft with every sport, unfortunately.
I wonder
and
if
it's like I don't want it to get to a point where the game is unrecognizable.
Yeah.
You know, like it got like that with basketball for a little bit. And
I can't watch basketball.
Yeah, people can't watch it because it's like the physicality is gone, right?
Hat on right now, and it's just out of respect to my city.
Do it.
But and I only wear New York shit, but not because I'm watching it. And my two nephews, that's what they play is basketball.
Bro, I love watching your nephews
I'll
play
watch
ball,
them
bro.
play.
I love watching them play. You like when your brother, shout out Mike Lowry.
Yeah,
You're fucking I go and I watch and then I see them play and I see like some of the like things that they do. And I'm like, yo, bro, your youngest son, I said, that bro's a killer on defense, bro. People can't get by him.
Austin's a beast.
Yo, can't get by him. I'm watching this shit. I said, yo, son, like, I see it.
You know, we were talking about Super Saiyan, like, human kind of thing.
Mindset?
Yes, mindset.
Yes, sir.
That little kid, Austin, he's fearless. He doesn't know that he should be timid.
That's awesome.
You know
He shouldn't. Nobody should be, though.
he
Nobody
has
should be.
Yo, bro. And that's why he's able to play so freely.
Yeah. When you
He's
don't,
oblivious to anything. He just is out there like, yo, this is me.
he's in his element.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I feel like that's
it's
the thing
funny,
about
he's born with
people.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People go and like, they don't know what their element is. Actually, sometimes they do, but they just don't know how to cultivate it and take it to the next level.
Right.
You know? So
yo.
when I see your nephews doing their thing, I go, let's fucking go.
Yo,
like
bro.
they're doing things. Like they're doing things that they're passionate about.
Yo, my brother is a beast, bro.
Yeah, man.
But as far as people, like not knowing, you know, I kind of gotta forgive them. Like I look at myself sometimes and I'm like, yo, you barely made it. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, yo, you barely fucking made it, bro. Because remember how we were talking about how scenarios feed off each other.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? Where I was on the negative side, you know, and I was putting out negative and getting negative back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere in my life, it reversed.
Do you recall the moment though? Because that's a pivotal moment if you think about it. Because that kind of getting out of that negative mind state and changing that and like tuning that out and focusing on the positive.
I think that deep down, I was never that person, but my environment was. You know what I'm saying? You kind of adapt to what's around you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as my environment changed, I changed. You know,
that's what it is. Because like when you have, like you said, when you have positive people out there around you, positive thoughts are gonna come out.
Yo, and that's why it's important, like shit that you do. Like on your Instagram, I see, you know, you always saying positive things, and don't let people stop you from doing that, because
never
or feel like embarrassed or anything like that. Because I know you know, sometimes, you know, I don't like to hear my own voice. I mean, I get embarrassed. Like, damn, that's what I sound like,
bro. It's amazing. Like I'm I'm hypnotized by it. Keep talking. I was like, what are you saying? I was like,
as Rich Guap would say, the voice of an angel.
Nah, man, but go ahead, bro. Like, nah, you saying some shit is dope, and it's like, there's annoying voices out there, but if you saying some shit out of it, that's good. Like, I'm tuned in.
My thing is, whatever's inside of me, you know, this positiveness that's inside of me, I'm trying to put that out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And let everybody feed off of it. Yo, this is me. This is what's inside of me. This is how I'm feeling. This is how I see the world. You know what I'm saying? Sir. But there's so much people that are like, I work with a couple guys that are just like miserable. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can see it.
Yeah.
and they trying to drag you in,
Mm-hmm.
unconsciously trying to drag you in, not because they're bad people, but
That's
they're
just what
giving
they.
you,
That's just what they know.
they're giving you some negative shit. They're giving you shit, and out of that shit, you got to change it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving me some bullshit attitude, right? But I have to recognize I'm on a different vibration. You know what I'm saying? That you're not at.
Yeah.
Basically, are you going to get upset with a blind person for running into you?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You know what it is?
These are blind people that are putting out this ugly shit. You know what I'm saying? And you that are not in that ugly shit, you have a responsibility to ignore that and still put out good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's two things that come out of that, right? So, with the positivity and stuff, so like for instance, like you said, I say like my shit like on IG and on like TikTok and shit, and like I mean it because it's like, yo, people need to hear it. People need to hear it for themselves, like, because like I've always been on some happy-go-lucky shit. I'm here like, yeah, everything's on fire, but I'm fine.
Right.
I'm always like, yo, because I'm good. You know, I'm good. Like, yo, this could be worse. Like maybe like say the whole house is on fire. I go, and I'm in it. I go, at least I'm not in it with a kid. You know, I'm the only person in here. Like, so if that's on fire, I can handle the situation.
Exactly
I don't want to have anybody else in this situation. So that's always been my mentality. If something bad is bad out there, I'm like, it could just be a million times worse.
100%.
So I went to like this little party, and like it was like a family friends get together type shit, and I went, said hi to everybody, and one of the people in there was like, they said, "Hey, Excel, I appreciate your positive messages that you say on social media and stuff." Because she goes like, I was having a bad day, and all of a sudden you said like, "Yo, it's okay to have a bad day, but just like try to do something with it. Like don't stay in it. Like try to do something that you might like to get you out of it.
Right.
Just anything." It could, and then she goes, you know what? Like, I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna have a good day. Thank you for that. And I was like, that shit hit home. So like that shit, like I was like, yo, if I could do that for one person, God knows, like somebody could do that shit for me too. It's vice versa. Like that energy that shit made me happy for them.
Right.
And when you was talking about, you know, like negative people probably trying to drag you down with whatever negativity they have, sometimes that could be like a call for you to try to drag them out of the negativity.
Right.
You know, there's people that reside there and they don't know how to get out, and maybe you could try to help them out, getting them out of there.
I'll tell you this. At work, I know people probably like, yo, what's good with this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Why is he always, they don't say it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they're puzzled as to why I'm always up. Because I'm up, bro. I'm up. And if I'm not up, I'm gonna make it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta continue to keep doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say something and it escapes my mind.
Oh shit. You're gonna talk about how hypnotizing my voice is. Nah, I apologize if I made you forget about that. But yo, do you have like any like parting thoughts for like the people, like any like things you want to say to the public that they could use for like, you know, to elevate themselves? And then also shout out your like your social medias after that. Say. Yes, let's go. I got it back.
What I was gonna say was, as to bad days, you know, we was just talking. How'd you start with fitness, right? Mm-hmm. That came out of a bad day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if we had the right perspective, because it starts with perspective, mindset. We would celebrate bad days more than good days.
Yeah.
We would throw parties on bad days because of the gold that comes out of bad days.
Yeah.
The person that you one day want to be will come out of a bad day.
Yeah.
100%. It will come out of some kind of failure. So,
failure, that's a lesson. And because that's what it is.
And I tell people all the time, yo, look for difficult. Don't look for what you're good at. Look for what you're bad at. That's where you're going to find something. you're not gonna find nothing in if you're good at drawing, you're just good at drawing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna continue. You can get better at it, and whatever. And maybe if that's what you want to make a career out of it, you can obviously do that. But as far as like person wise, as a like human being, if you want to be like the next level, you know what I'm saying? You have to seek out difficult things for you.
Mm-hmm.
And in those difficult things, you'll evolve into that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll learn about yourself, and that learning of yourself will help you conquer the next hill and the next hill and the next hill. And then one day you look back and you're like, holy shit, look all them hills behind me and look where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it just starts with that one.
Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. That's dope shit.
Facts.
That's an awesome way to put everything.
Yeah.
Tie that shit up in a bow. That's a gift to you guys. Like he just hit you with some shit, guys. That was well said. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you said that, and it's like this came off of one of those moments too. This thought,
podcast.
Yeah, this thought for like, because I was just like, yo, what the fuck am I good at? What the fuck is it that like I can do to like maybe like spread out some like fucking good energy and all that stuff.
I've told you earlier off the air, I guess, that you inspired me, and like with all this, and like I've had these thoughts, but you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
And this is fire, bro. Fire. Well, both of you, congrats.
Thank you, bro. Like
keep doing it. Don't stop. I hope to be on here again at some point.
Damn, don't charge me a fee. These guys gonna be fucking more epic than I am, and I'm like, God, it's gonna be difficult to get you here. You're gonna be like, talk to my secretary about that.
You'll definitely be on the YouTube. On mine.
Yo, we're gonna start. Absolutely. Yo, this is gonna be dope, man. What's gonna be your platform gonna be about?
Like we were talking earlier, I'm not going to set like a certain platform for it, but I believe that building conversations like we just had, we're two Dominicans from the Heights, you know what I'm saying? And this conversation is going to help somebody. That's what the goal. That's what it's about. It's about, helping others. And that's all we got is us.
Yo, man, I appreciate you. Yo, we all have each other, yo.
Facts.
It's fucking amazing. Yo, Nene, appreciate you. Me. Of course, bro. And Kyle Williams, I apologize. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, thank you for coming again, Nene. Yo, thank you for watching. Yo, everybody, let's excel.
Thanks for having
me. Peace.